Season's greetings from Saltiness Isn't Bliss. You bet you we are back in the kitchen and making another tasty recipe. So tonight I am making ground chicken tostadas. So I'm going to start with a 1 pound package of ground chicken. So the idea here, just like with ground beef, is we're going to open this up, we're going to crumble it into the pan, and we're going to cook it, and we will do that before we do anything else because it's important to cook chicken, right? So I'm going to preheat my pan to medium high right now. I will turn it down once the meat gets going in there. Okay guys, so our ground chicken is all crumbled in our pan and it's about halfway cooked now. So you can see that difference in color. So the pink is the raw chicken, the gray is the cooked chicken. So I would say with ground chicken it's a little harder to tell than ground beef. Because the coloring, it doesn't vary too much, but the idea here is just to cook it through, drain out the excess liquid that you get under the meat once it's cooked, and then we will start adding in all our flavors and it will really start to turn into our tostada meat or taco meat that will turn into our delicious dinner. Be right back. So our 1 pound of ground chicken is all cooked and drained, so now we are going to season it. I've got my burner down to in between low and medium low. We just want to simmer the seasonings in there, and we don't really need to have the heat up high anymore. It's actually a salt-free taco seasoning, so if you can find a salt-free taco seasoning or a reduced sodium, that'd be perfect, that'd be great, that's what we're going for. So I'm going to put a real heavy coat of that on there. I may need to add a little water at some point, but do this first and then go from there. So there's that. Next I'm gonna put in some dried cilantro leaves. If you can get fresh cilantro, even better. That will have a little stronger of a flavor. I only have dried, but I love the dried as well. I use them a lot. And then I've got some lime juice. The lime juice does add a nice layer of liquid in there, so I may not need to dilute it with water. And now I'm going to stir all that together. I am going to turn the heat up slightly just while this is mixing. So I've got the heat on medium-low. You can hear that slight sizzle there as all the flavors blend together. We want to simmer this. You can simmer it covered or uncovered for about 5 to 10 minutes. And then it will be all ready to eat. So I'll be right back. Our ground chicken is all seasoned and ready to go right on our tostada. So this is what the actual tostada looks like. This is the package they come in. Great thing about these is they're very low sodium. I think it's 25 milligrams for two. So 12.5 milligrams of sodium for one. Not bad at all. So now we are going to layer it up. And of course, this is all to your liking, to your taste. So if there's something not here that you want, please add it on there. If there's something here you don't like, don't put that on there. So what I like to do is start with a nacho cheese. Any cheese you like will work. I got a silicone brush here, and I just brush a layer of that onto my tostada. And this is to taste as well, so that layer can be as thin or thick as you like. Next, I do my meat. So I do a nice layer of that. Top that with some lettuce. There we go. Then I've got some quesadilla cheese here, or shredded Chihuahua. This stuff is great if you want to make homemade quesadillas or homemade tostadas like we are tonight. And then I don't have any tomato in the house, so I'm just gonna substitute some mild salsa, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of that all the way around. Now you can top that with some additional cilantro if you like, some hot sauce if you like, chopped onions, chopped peppers. So, oops. So there it is, guys. There's all my layers on there. So thanks so much for watching. I'm gonna go eat this tasty tostada, and I will see you next time.